chosen to do my scene analysis from a clip from Alfred Hitchcock's film, The Birds. First, I will show you the scene from the movie, then I will go back and break down the scene and discuss how the effects used symbolize Hitchcock as an auteur. Alfred Hitchcock is best known for his ability to create suspense. For example, birds aren't normally a scary thing. Until watching this movie, we see how Hitchcock has transformed them into being very scary creatures. Now I will break down the different techniques that Hitchcock has used in this film to create suspense. First, confinement is used. Our character is stuck in a phone booth while a mass of birds are raging outside of the phone booth and attacking the phone booth. We see the character trapped in the phone booth, and this also makes us feel trapped as well. We are feeling what the character is feeling. At this point, we see the character darting around helplessly inside the booth, and we feel stuck just as she does, watching what she is watching. Having this sense of entrapment also builds up suspense for us because we feel stuck just as the character does. Another technique Hitchcock uses to create suspense is camera angle. We see the birds up close and they appear to be very large and very scary, when in reality we know that birds are very small and very minimally harmful. While she's in the phone booth, we see all of the birds attacking the glass, as here shown. It appears as though the birds are flying directly into the booth, and we see the car coming, which also appears to almost hit the phone booth. We are seeing what the character is seeing, so to us it appears as though the car is going to hit us as well, causing us to feel the same suspense as the character. Here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Here we see a bird up close and very large. It looks scary when normally it would not. At this point we see the birds literally attacking the glass, and because we feel like the character does, we feel stuck inside as well as the character, and we feel as though the birds are about to break in to get us as well. Here Hitchcock uses match on action. We see the character and then we look out to see what she is looking, and we see exactly how she would see it. We see her slam up against the phone booth, and then when she looks back out, it's groggy. We feel this too, so we feel as though we have been hurt as well. We see exactly what the character is seeing as she is seeing it. The last technique that Hitchcock uses is background noise. Throughout the entire scene, all we hear is the screeching of birds, the chaos, the sound of the fire engines, people screaming. All of this is building up the suspense because we feel like the character stuck in the phone booth with all of this mass chaos going around us. With all of this chaos going around, we start to feel that suspense rising. The entire scene is just loud and quick, and the noise is constant and upbeat. This also rushes our adrenaline, and we start to feel a rush. We start to feel panicked because we hear the screeching sound of the birds. Birds don't normally sound like this, but to elevate the fear in us for the birds, they have to make the birds sound terrifying, which they do in this scene, which is what causes us to be afraid of the birds. All of these elements and techniques are used by Hitchcock to form the film The Birds and to show us and have us, the audience, experience the suspense that the characters do in the story as well. These techniques that Hitchcock used are seen throughout multiple of his videos, which is what makes him an auteur.